Think I'm homeless because of the way I dressed? Have fun waiting outside? We rented out an Airbnb in a neighboring city to spend the weekend there. It was in an apartment complex, and the only way you could get in was through a fob key. There were two entrances, one from outside that took you into a vestibule, and the second was from the vestibule into the lobby of the building. My friend and I went downstairs to smoke. We were wearing hoodies and sweatpants, and stayed under the building canopy as it was raining. These two older ladies, who were in their mid-40s, that lived there were trying to go into the building, and were giving us some pretty dirty looks. They were whispering to themselves in French, thinking we couldn't understand, and said something about us being homeless. My friend and I were done smoking, and wanted to head inside too. Someone was coming out of the building at this time, so we all tried to go in at the same time. Well, the two older ladies went in and tried shoving us back out, thinking we were trespassing, and aggressively closed the door behind them. My friend and I were in utter disbelief. I understand that they probably weren't used to us being around, and didn't believe we were staying there, but they could have just been polite, and asked if we had a fob. Anyway, we used the fob and got into the vestibule. They seemed to be fumbling around for their keys. They didn't have to use it coming in because they intersected with someone coming out of the building. It seemed like they had forgotten their keys upstairs, and I could tell they were panicking. My friend and I used the fob again and got into the building. They looked absolutely baffled, and guess what we did? We got in and closed the door behind us. They were too embarrassed to ask us to let them in, and continued to fumble around for their keys. My friend and I wished them a good night in French and went upstairs.